What's up guys, Alvaro here. Welcome to the Bilingual Stock Market channel again. On this channel we talk about the markets and we do it in English and Spanish as well, so you can pick your preferred language. And in this video, and as I do it Mondays through Thursdays, I want to make a quick stock market update. So I want to break down some technicals going over the S&P 500 and the Nasdaq 100 as well, which are the most important indices of the United States stock market. And at the end of the video, I am going to break down from a technical standpoint as well, obviously, 3 stocks that in tomorrow's trading session are going to be on the very top of my personal watch list. So without further ado, let's rock and roll. And when we'll still have 21 more minutes in today's trading session, we are having once again a green day all across the board. We find as of now the Russell 2000 up 1.85%, Nasdaq up 0.74%, sorry. S&P 500 is also up 0.71%, and the Dow Jones Industrial Average is up 0.78%. And take a look at this, guys. This is something very interesting, because today we are having a very healthy green day from a technical standpoint. And why? Well, let me pull up here real quick, guys, the one-day chart of the 11 sectors that trade inside the S&P 500. So what are the best performing sectors in today's trading session? Energy, financials, and materials. So energy, as of now, XLE, which is the ETF that tracks the energy sector inside the S&P 500, is up 3.64% or 3.62%. Financials up 1.79%, and materials up 1.08%. But what happens, guys, if I pull up the month-to-date chart? So everything changes. So during the last month, the worst performing sectors are precisely energy, materials, and financials. So what does this imply? This implies, guys, that during the last month, the heavy lifting was pretty much done by a handful of stocks: Amazon, Apple, Google, and Microsoft. And now those stocks are taking a rest. Those stocks are taking a very well-deserved rest, and the sectors that were lagging during the last month are now catching up. So what does that mean? That means that the rally that we are seeing as of now still has a lot of room to the upside. I don't want to call out, like 4,400 or 4,500 in the S&P 500, but this is very bullish, guys. So if we were pulling up only because of a handful of stocks, Apple, Microsoft, Google, Amazon, and Facebook, just like what happened during the last 3 weeks, so we would be having a weak rally, but that is not what is happening. So big tech is taking a well-deserved rest while the lagging sectors are catching up. So I ask you guys a question: what happens if the lagging sectors keep on catching up and at the same time big tech also pulls up? If that were to happen, we have a perfect recipe for a massive push higher in the case of the S&P 500. And I am not calling out anything here, specifically like 4,400 or 4,500. I'm just saying that from a technical standpoint, this index looks extremely bullish. So let's go ahead and take a look at the 4-hour chart of the S&P 500. And when we still have 7 more minutes in today's trading session, the S&P is trading at 4,353 points. So let me zoom in here on the 4-hour, and from a support standpoint, guys, and if tomorrow we happen to see some sort of pullback in the S&P 500, I am going to be looking at 4,330. 4,330 is a previous area of lower support that already acted as such for this index on 1, 2, 3, and 4 occasions in recent days. And if that area of support is broken to the downside, then watch out for a visit down to 4,300, which is also a previous area of lower support that already acted as such for the S&P 500 back on July 8th, and it is also a previous area of resistance in which the bulls of this index failed on June 29th and also on June 30th, and it is also a previous all-time high. If tomorrow the bulls keep on pulling up, then the next important area of resistance is going to be pretty much 4370. 4370 is an area in which the bulls of the S&P 500 failed on July 16th, and they also failed on July 9th, and it is also an area that was a previous all-time high in the case of the S&P 500, but there is nothing wrong with this tape. The RSI of the S&P is at 56 points, so we could easily keep on going up and reach a new all-time high tomorrow or in the course of this week. And now let's go ahead and take a look at the Nasdaq 100, and the Nasdaq is also pulling off a green day. It is up as of now 0.71%, and it is trading at 14,831 points. The RSI of the Nasdaq 100 is at 57 points, very but very healthy. We are on a clear uptrend, so there is absolutely nothing wrong with this tape. So if tomorrow the Nasdaq 100 keeps on going up, watch out for a visit to 14,900 points. That is going to be the next important area of resistance for the bulls in the case of the Nasdaq 100. So 14,900 points is a former area of resistance in which the bulls failed back on July 15th, and they also failed back on July 7th. And as I said in yesterday's video, if we happen to see some sort of drop in this index, I am going to be looking at pretty much 14,600 points, which is a previous area of support that already acted as such for the Nasdaq 100 on 1 and 2 occasions in recent days, and it is also a former resistance in which the bulls failed back on June 29th and also back on June 30th, and it is also a former all-time high for the Nasdaq 100. And now let's go ahead and take a look at the first stock of this video, SmileDirectClub. SmileDirect went up today 6.72%, and it closed today's trading session at $7.45. So guys, if tomorrow, and you know that I put my money where my mouth is, if tomorrow the stock of this company happens to pay a visit to $7.28, and if I happen to confirm from a technical standpoint that that area is providing a good support for this stock, I am going to be picking up 300 or 400 shares of SmileDirectClub. And why $7.28? Well, because $7.28 is a previous area of lower support that already acted as such for the stock of this company back on July 8th, and it also did it back on May 11th. So if I happen to take this trade, my price target is going to be the next important area of resistance for the bulls of this stock at around $8.30. $8.30 is a previous area of lower support that already acted as such for the stock of this company back on July 1st, and it also did it back on June 8th. We are also talking about a former area of support that pretty much coincides with the 180 SMA and the 4-hour chart, and $8.30 is also a previous area of resistance in which the bulls of STC failed on May 27th, also on May 21st, and also on May 11th. So we are talking about a very important spot from a technical standpoint. So let's say that I confirm that the stock of this company found a good support slightly above $7.20, and if I take this trade, guys, and I can take it the way that I am describing it, I could be potentially locking in a profit of almost 11%. So watch out tomorrow, guys, for SDC or SmileDirectClub paying a visit to $7.25 or $7.30, finding a good support over there, and then making a push higher. And if we take a look at the RSI, guys, it is at 60 points. So if tomorrow the stock of this company happens to pull back a bit and starts to consolidate slightly above $7.30, that is going to let the RSI to come down a bit so the bulls can gather momentum to make a push higher. And the second stock of this video is going to be none other than Virgin Galactic. And I am getting a lot of questions about Virgin Galactic, guys. So what could potentially happen with Virgin Galactic? I wish I had a crystal ball, but I don't have it. So let's go ahead and break down the stock of this company from a technical standpoint. So Spce had a very solid day today, guys, up 4.18% and closing today's trading session at $33.37. And you know that I own 50 shares of Virgin Galactic at an average price of $44 or $45, something in that ballpark. So as of now, guys, Spce is about to test, and it actually tried to test today a critical area of resistance, of overhead resistance at around $34. So let me pull up here the 1 hour chart, and yeah, take a look. We failed exactly at $34 in today's trading session. And why $34 is such an important area of resistance for Virgin Galactic? Well, because we are talking about a former area of lower support that already acted as such for the stock of this company back in June. And we are also talking about a former area of resistance in which the bulls of Spce failed on 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 occasions before. And mind you guys, are we having a death cross over here? And I am still spotting this left and right. I mean, this is unbelievable. So this is a clear death cross, guys. We have the 50 SMA crossing below the 180 SMA. So if in tomorrow's trading session this death cross happens to unfold, or let's say that if this death cross happens to keep on forming, that is going to be negative for Virgin Galactic. And what about Spce paying a visit to $28? $28 is a previous area of lower support that already acted as such for Spce back on March 25th, but it is also an area of former resistance in which the bulls of this stock failed on December 24th. So at $27, guys, or $28-ish, I am going to be for sure picking up 50 more shares of Virgin Galactic in order to average down the current position that I have on Virgin Galactic. If the stock of this company happens to be able to take on $34 and keeps on going up, then watch out for a visit to the next important area of resistance at around $40. $40 is a previous area of lower support that already acted as such for Virgin Galactic back on February 22nd, and it also did it back on January 27th. So my plan, guys, and since I am at pretty much $44, is going to be, I'm going to be waiting, guys, okay? I am not in a rush when it comes to Virgin Galactic. If it happens to pay a visit to $27, I think that that is a fair price in order to pick up more shares of the stock of this company. And if Spce keeps on going up, I am just going to hold my shares. And in that case, my price target is going to be $54. Which is an area of resistance in which the bulls of Virgin Galactic failed back on July 9th and also back on July 12th. So watch out tomorrow for Virgin Galactic either bursting above $34 or maybe paying a visit to $27 per share. And now let's go ahead and take a look at the last stock of this video, ticker symbol Z, Zillow Group. The stock of this company went up today 3.40% and it closed today's trading session at $111.66. And what's my plan when it comes to Zillow, guys? So first of all, and I know I am spotting this left and right, but this is a clear death cross, guys. I mean, we have the 50 SMA crossing below the 180 SMA. So I'm thinking, and take a look, guys, by the way, I hadn't noticed this. Today Zillow failed right at the 50 SMA on the 4-hour chart. So watch out for that technical detail. If we take a look at the RSI is at 60 points. It is a bit elevated, and we have a clear death cross over here that if it happens to affect in a negative way the stock of this company, then I could make the case that Zillow could pay a visit to $100.50. $100.50 is a previous area of lower support that already acted as such for Zillow back on May, and it also did it back on November of last year. So I truly believe, guys, and I am very bullish in this company actually, that $104 or $105 is an excellent price to pick up shares of Zillow for any purpose. So you can mark my words, if tomorrow the stock of this company happens to pull back a bit and pays a visit to, let's say, $105 for argument's sake, I am going to be picking up 50 or 60 shares of Zillow. In that case, if I happen to take this trade, my price target is going to be the next important area of resistance for the bulls of Zillow at around $122. $122 is a previous area of resistance in which the bulls of Zillow already failed back on June 29th, and they also failed back on November 6th of last year. And we are also talking about a former area of lower support in which the bulls of Zillow found support back on March 8th and also back on March 24th. So if I happen to take this trade, the way that I am describing it, guys, I could be potentially locking in a profit of 14%. So watch out for Zillow in tomorrow's trading session, potentially paying a visit to the $105, finding a good support over there, and then bouncing back up. I really like this stock, guys, at $105. So I am knocking wood, and please, Zillow, come to $105 because Alvaro is waiting for you at that price. And with Zillow, I am going to wrap up the video. Thank you very much for your attention, and thank you very much for hanging out with me once again. Remember, and keep in mind, guys, that here on the Bilingual Stock Market channel, we are posting stock market update videos Mondays through Thursdays, 3 or 4 hours after the market closes. So if you want to get all of the notifications of all of our videos in a timely manner, you have to be subscribed to the channel, but you also need to activate the notification bell right up there. Follow us on Instagram as well, guys, at Bilingual Stock Market. On our Instagram account, we are posting news and information on a daily basis, but most importantly, here and there, when the volatility of the markets lets me do it, I am making call outs about the stocks that I am about to purchase throughout the trading session. So go ahead and follow us on Instagram at Bilingual Stock Market. And remember that this is the Bilingual Stock Market channel, the YouTube channel in which we talk about the markets, but we do it in English and Spanish as well, so you can pick your preferred language. But most importantly, this is the YouTube channel in which we know that the wonderful world of Wall Street is not for geniuses, it is for entrepreneurs just like you guys and myself. My name is Alvaro, and I will see you guys tomorrow once again, 3 or 4 hours after the market closes, or maybe later than that. It depends on my internet connection, guys, pretty much. See you guys. Peace out.